Hey guys, Leo here. Just had a moment to sit at the country club, and good question came up today, or a comment by a friend of mine, where he was commenting on how things just get easier as you get, better or older or more wealthy or so forth, and how there's kind of a misconception about that, and I agree. I agree because most people seem to have the conception that or the concept that, if I just make a little bit more money, then things will be easier. If I would lose a little bit more weight, then life will be better. If I, all those kind of things. And in reality, you know, there's some truth to that, but there's some fallacy to it, which is, let's say he gave the example of weightlifting. If you're lifting weights and things just seem like they're getting easier, right? Because you've gotten more strength, you've gotten stronger, and then you reach the next level. See, one of my favorite books is Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and if you've never read it, I strongly recommend that you do, because it talks about how somebody, when they get to a certain level and they peaked and they've done really, really well, and all of a sudden they realize that they've even though it was getting easier, all of a sudden they've reached an edge, they reached a plateau, and then they have to break through that, and that's tough. And then once they get there, then it's almost like it's starting over. And it's no different in nature, it's no different in life, it's no different when you're generating more income. When you're generating more income, you have to reach new heights. You have of you training your mind, of training the way that you do things, of training what the tools that you use. And from that, it actually gets a little bit tougher initially. But then again, you get into that cycle where you begin to grow, you begin to get stronger, you begin to get better. And as you do, with all the quote unquote failures, all the things that didn't work out, all the things that didn't happen, that's part of part of that strengthening process. I mean, think about it. When you were walking, when you started to learn to walk, did you just get up and walk? No. You got up, you walked a little bit, you fell. You walked a little bit, you fell. But then over time, you made adjustments, and it got easier to walk. And now, it's easy to walk, right? Well, at least for most of us. So I guess I just wanted to kind of leave you with a tip that, regardless of what you feel like you may be in the struggle, or you may be having a tough time, growing a business, or losing the weight, or reaching a goal that you have, see if you can change your perspective. It's part of that strength, part of that strengthening process, and part of that growth process. And as long as you continue to be determined to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish, then you will make it. You will make it. But you cannot be a failure as long as you continue to go at it, and then continue to keep your focus on that thing that you're doing. So I hope that this is helpful to you in some sort of way, shape, or form, and that it kind of keeps you going, because you really do need to keep your eye on your goal, and to be able to stay determined and watch things get easier. But understand that even though they get easier, there's going to come a next level. And in the next level, bigger and better things come, but you also have a training cycle for that, so that you can get stronger and stronger. So wishing you much success. If you want to elaborate on this tip, or you want to share any of your thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Go ahead and share them below, and have an awesome day. Take care.